Final game of week 2 in the Mid-Atlantic Mauling League Dungeonbowl. It's Walmart Death Machine at Los Bastardos de Ratas. Walmart Death Machine coming in tonight at a whopping 1370 TV compared to the Ratas. We'll take a look at that in just a second. Chaos Team, they're going to do what Chaos Teams do. Horns almost across the board. We've got this level 3 Minotaur with claws and guard. AV of 8. It's not a bad AV. It's not the best, but Horns is the name of the game tonight. Very bashy team up against a Skaven team. We'll see them play the bashy game. I think we're going to see a game that's very similar to the one we saw last week with the Ratas against the Whiny Beavers, which is a Dwarven team. Nick Satan has played a little bit differently than Merrick has played. Nick Satan has elected to really go heavy on the bashing. He really wants to take players off the pitch, and he wants to do it early. We've seen him give up TDs before just to get more hits on the table, which is not necessarily a bad tactic at all. We'll take a look at Horns real quick here. So Horns, a player with Horns adds 1 to his strength for any block made during a blitz action. Very powerful skill, and having it on okay, having it on 9 players means he doesn't have to choose who his blitzer is going to be. Sangor's here coming in with a kick. That means the Ratas are going to have to keep 2 players back on kickoff return, and he has a pretty good swath of blocks on the board. He's got 4 players with block, and Criley Muzzle here has sure hands. He's going to be the ball carrier. Not much to say about the bench otherwise. It's an 11-man bench. He doesn't really need to keep anybody else on the bench. He wants to keep his TV as low as possible, of course. Minotaur, being the big guy, has got a bunch of negative effects, but he does have that guard skill. So the Minotaur might not take an action every turn. He might sit around to get his guard bonus. Remember, being a big guy, those negative skills like Loner and Wild Animal here make it risky to roll dice with him. But guard has no risk at all, so we may just see him play that Minotaur in the center position and push him around to get that extra guard when he's taking hits. 4 cheerleaders, 3 TRRs, an apothecary, 5 fan factor, 3 coach assistants means that WDM is going to have the advantage on the kickoff events tonight. And who are they going to be up against with their bashy game? It's going to be Los Bastardos de Ratas, a Skaven team coached by El Nubarino. Had a very good showing in week 1. Took a few hits. One of his players is dead, another one is injured. He's down to a 10-man line. He'll get a journeyman to fill it out. But look at the team value. It's at 860. That's not a problem for this team. He's going to be getting 510,000 gold in petty cash. We are almost certainly going to see that spent on a wizard, maybe an extra team reroll, definitely a star player, maybe 2 of them. Who knows? If I were him, I don't know. I'd probably play the wizard for sure. Wizards are always a good take, but with a Skaven team, even better. Against the bashy team, no brainer. We'll probably see the wizard. I would probably take two extra rerolls, 2 extra team trainings, and then maybe the 100k star player. I can't remember what his name is. I think it's Skitter. That would probably be where I would put my petty cash, and then I can leave that journeyman on the bench in case I need him. Ricky, unfortunately, will probably be sacked after this game with that loss in AV. But who knows? We'll see. 3 gutter runners, a storm vermin, a thrower, and the rest of the bench is filled out with linemen. Those gutter runners, of course, the star of the show for a Skaven team. An MA of 9 all with dodge. Robbie leveled up, and he decided to take wrestle on Robbie. That's an interesting choice. We'll see how he decides to use this gutter runner. It's not a bad skill at all. And it looks like he's going to specialize Robbie to do some blocking here. What can we see from this team? Well, we're going to see, I think, again, exactly what we saw in week one. There is no way Nick Satan is going to stop this team from scoring. They're just too fast. They've got decent agility as well. They'll probably be coming into this game with 4 TRRs, maybe even 5. There's really nothing this Chaos team can do to stop a score. What the Chaos team is going to want to do is maybe either a 2-1 grind or just obliterate the Ratas and take them all off the pitch. With an AV of 7, it's not hard to do. The Ratas, in turn, are going to control the pacing of the game. These gutter runners, these linemen, everybody's fast. I mean, look, the slowest player they have has an MA of 7. Like, that is insane. So he'll be able to control the pacing. I think on defense, what El Nubarino is going to want to do is just slow roll WDM. Keep a space between him and the line. Make sure that WDM can only get a blitz every turn. And make sure that when they're moving down the field, they can only move one space at a time unless they want to break a ball carrier through the line, in which case they can mark that player and try to get the ball back. On offense, the sky's the limit. They've got those 3 gutter runners. They've got the thrower. They'll probably have a star player of some sort. We'll see which one he decides to take. They can do anything. They can, the passing game's always a very real threat. The running game is a very real threat. They've just got so much mobility and a decent AG that the Chaos team's going to have a real hard time keeping them from scoring. So I think what Los Bastardos de Ratas want to do here is they want to be on defense in the first half so they can field as many players as they can on defense. And then going into the second half, they can see what the score is. Hopefully they're in the lead. Maybe it's a tie. But either way, if they can get the ball back in the second half, they can dictate the pace and they can decide who ultimately is going to win this game. 1 fan factor, 3 team rerolls. Not a lot of staff to speak of, but that's to be expected with the new team. The 3 team rerolls are decent, and again, we'll probably see that bumped up to 4, maybe 5. So we'll see if the 2 players are ready to go here, and we will get this game underway. It's the final game of week 2. And while the players get ready, why don't we take a look at the standings? Both teams are looking to skyrocket in the first place here with a win tonight. Los Bastardos de Ratas currently in second place in the new coaches pool. A win will give them a tie for first with the Oakland Raiders. Walmart Death Machine currently in 5th place, a tie with the Ratas and the Shitstorm. And a win for them will also catapult them in the first place as well. Still early in the round robin. There's still 5 full weeks to play after this week. Anybody can take this. Anybody can take the top 4 slots. And remember, the winner of the new coaches pool, if they don't make the top 4, will get a wild card match in the cut. So Los Bastardos de Ratas are not just playing to get a top 4 slot in the round robin. They are playing to win the new coaches pool. So I see both players are in Discord. They are probably in their inducement phase right now. I'm very eager to see what El Nubarino chooses here for his inducements. He was speaking about it earlier this evening. Talking about options. He might take the player with Claws. Claws is very, very strong. We saw that in week 1. He could take Morgenthorg, which is he's the secret weapon on the Skaven team. But he's very, very expensive. I think he comes in at over 400k. Waiting for both players to ready up here. while they ready up, why don't we take a look what is in store for week 3. Looks like both players are indeed in their inducement phase right now. Week 3 is going to have Purplish Passion versus the Orkland Raiders. That is an Elvish team versus an Orc team. Shambling Shitstorm and the Whiny Beavers, 2 very bashy teams. Undead versus Dwarf. I'm very excited to see that. And then the Ratas are going to go up against my team, the Vloopadoops. To round out the week will be Agile Solutions. That's Chaos Dwarf versus Chaos of the Walmart Death Machine. Very interesting week. It looks like the inducement phase is over, so we'll just wait for Cabal TV to kick over. And it looks like we're about to get underway. Final game of week 2. And we'll see who's kicking off here. The Ratas definitely took that wizard. That's a good call. Took an extra team training, so they're up to 4 TRRs. Not bad either. And then finally took a Bloodwiser Babe. They have one player on the bench here, and that is the Journeyman Lineman. So it looks like he didn't indeed take a star player, and it will be Skitter. Skitter indeed has a prehensile tail, dodge and stab, as well as shadowing. That means he'll be able to follow players that try to dodge out. Walmart Death Machine has a +2 fame coming into the game today. Clear skies. Weather will not be a factor, at least for this first drive. Looks like the Ratas are going to be on defense in this first half, and I think that's a good call. I don't know if they actually made the call or not. Ten seconds to go for the Ratas here. And now WDM is going to set up. And also it looks like the Ratas are kicking off. And that's good. The Walmart Death Machine, we'll see how they respond to this formation. It's a fairly conservative formation. Looks like that'll be it. They have 1 deep, 1 midfield. And we're about to get this game underway. Quick snap. All players of WDM may move into 1 adjacent square. We're going to see that all game tonight. So why is it good that that the Ratas are on defense? This is their best chance of fielding an 11-man team against this very bashy Chaos team. So if they want to formulate a D, this is the time to do it. Decent kickoff. Turn 1 for WDM. They're going to block down this line. 2-die block on the left-hand side of the line against the number 9 lineman is a clean hit. Block number 2 coming up. Oh, wow. A delayed KO there. Excellent hit for the first hit of the game. Let's hope it's not a portent of things to come for the Ratas. Second block on the right-hand side of the line results in a push. Final block on the line by the Minotaur. Well done with the shadowing skill. 3-die block. It's going to result in a dodge. Frenzy follow-up. 3-die block clean hit. Well done. Good use of the Minotaur. Looks like WDM is going to set up a center pitch here. First die roll. It's going to be both down unless they spend the reroll. They do indeed. They get a defender stumbles result on the second roll. Oh, and Cornwallis is dead. That's okay. That is what Skaven linemen exist for. They exist to die. You just don't want to see it happen on turn 1. Yes, but again, WDM looking to set up this cage at mid-pitch. Opened up a clean hole. And they're pretty comfortable here. You've moved the star player out of position. Here comes their blitz on the number 11 lineman. 2-die blitz with horns. Works out due to the block skill. Well done. WDM repositions the blitzer, the number 2 Beastman off to the left wide zone. Looks like he might be trying to cage up more toward the left. We'll see. Gets a tackle zone on the number 11 Storm Vermin. He's going to be a disadvantage on that block coming back. Ball pickup is good. Yeah, sure enough, and he moves the ball to the left wide zone. One last player to move here. Well done for WDM. Turn 2 for the Ratas. I'm sorry, turn 1 for the Ratas. They haven't even had an opportunity to respond yet. They're going to want to set back up. They need to get out of these tackle zones. I think this is a solid hit to take right here against this Beastman. It's a block skill against a vanilla Beastman. Takes the stab skill with the star player and gets a KO out of it. Well done. I doubt we'll see the apothecary used. Indeed, we do not. Tit for tat on taking players off the pitch. Ratas still down a man, however. I think we'll see this block with the number 1 Storm Vermin here. Otherwise, they can reposition their defensive line here, get in front of the ball carrier, and I think the Ratas are going to be in good position. Wow. Wow, they are going deep into the backfield with one of those gutter runners. Risky play. It will more than likely pull a player out of position unless WDM just decides to go back to center pitch. We'll see if that gambit plays off. Pays off, rather. 57 seconds to go in turn 1. Still has that block to take, but he's going to take the safe actions first. I think that's wise. I don't think he wants to commit to going to... Oh, wow. Fails the dodge. He's going to have to spend the TRR. decided not to take the block. Fails the dodge a second time. That is unfortunate. And now turn 2 for WDM. They've got to hold down the sideline if they want it. I don't know if they do. I think they can just march down this field and try to take out some players. They've got one hit to take and then one block to decide on. They're going to move the ball carrier first. Wow, he only moves a couple spaces ahead. Clean hit on the star player. Good hit, doesn't get anything more out of it. Got a blitz left to decide on. Very interesting that he decided not to move up further downfield. "75 seconds left to play in turn 2 for WDM. Deciding on their actions. They're going to take their blitz on the gutter runner in the backfield. 2-die block with horns. That'll work out due to the block skill. But Russell results in both down. I think he's okay with that. Gets a tackle zone on the number 11 lineman. That's a good tie-up. It's an uphill block coming back, unless you can get a couple assists on. One assist will make it a 1-die block. He's got plenty of free runners if he wants to take that block. I don't think he does, however. Giving up all this space on the turn. I think they want to step up space back and just don't allow WDM to move any further than one space a turn. Interesting positioning with WDM. I'm not sure which shenanigans they're up to here, but I suppose we'll see in a few turns. Turn 2. Might be really afraid of these gunner runners coming around the side. Taking a blitz with the star player, stabbing the Minotaur. Minotaur's stunned. It's a decent stun. He's got movement points left with that blitzer, with the star player. We'll see if he moves Skid or anywhere else. He elects not to. Now he's going to start repositioning his defensive formation here. He doesn't want to leave these blocks on the table. He definitely wants to dodge these players out or set up a block coming back. He's not really going to do it with this lineman, but he could do it with this one. Skaven linemen do not have the dodge ability. 57 seconds to go in turn 2. He moves the Storm Vermin down pitch toward this faux cage. Yeah, it looks like WDM was afraid of this fast team getting behind his line. First dodge is successful. He's got one to go here. Decided not to block down this Beastman on the left side. Fails the dodge. Will he spend the TRR? He does not. He leaves him on the ground stunned. And that'll be turn 2. WDM with lots of pitch to run down this turn if they so choose to. Gonna blitz that star player. 2-die blitz with horns. It's a good blitz. Doesn't get anything out of it other than a knockdown. Gonna lose position that blitzing player? He does not. Advancing his team. This is what the Chaos team wants to do. They want to get these tackle zones. I think, in fact, they're probably good just the way it is. They, I don't know if they even need assists set up here. Deciding only to move 2 spaces. Very interesting. Really slow rolling this forward momentum. Alright, back to the Ratas. Ratas pretty much have the same setup as turn 2 here at their line. They're going to dodge out the star player to get gets a stab on, hey, gets a KO on the Chaos Warrior. Well done. Yeah, again, Skitter is one of the players that El Nubarino was considering before the game earlier this evening, and then so far it's been a great buy. I believe he's even the cheapest star player. Maybe he's not the cheapest. Maybe he's the second cheapest. I can't really remember. But now we have a tackle zone on the ball carrier. Right now, that block is in El Nubarino's advantage. That's the assist. Well done. That Skaven's speed is unparalleled in Blood Bowl. He can still take this block on this Beastman if he so chooses. He can get a 2-die block. He's going to get a 2-die block on this Beastman as well. First block coming up. 2-die block is a good block. He'll push that Beastman off to the sideline. Probably even follows up here. Gets a KO. Well done! Skaven team taking Chaos players off the pitch. They've been working out all week. Second 2-die block coming up against this Beastman. They've been eating cheese. Cheese has calcium. This block is not going to work out. Oh no, he had to spend the TRR and he is knocked down for his troubles. It's actually a not a good half for these TRRs for El Nubarino and the Ratas. He still has 2 left. Now Walmart Death Machine needs to clear out some of these Ratas players. First 2-die block is a good hit. Pushes him in front of the ball carrier. He will advance. Indeed, follows up. That ball carrier can block if he wants, then the ball carrier is not moving. Minotaur gets a tackle zone on the star player. Skitter probably doesn't care too much. He can dodge out fairly freely, even now. Seconds to play in turn 4 for WDM. They're getting tackle zones on this gutter runner. He may indeed try to block down with the ball carrier. Yeah, here's that 3-die block with the ball carrier. Only gets a push. Oh, he decides to spend the TR. It's still a push. Wow. WDM down to 1 team reroll. And they still have a full quarter to play here in this half. Remember, the Ratas have a wizard on deck. If they decided to use it here and get lucky, they could score on this half, and that would put them in great shape to win this game. Failed stab with the star player. Stab is very risky against higher AV players. Well, not risky. Stab is safe. But stab is harder to succeed at the higher the AV is. You have to beat their AV to successfully stab. 2-die block against the Beastman is good. The Beastman at the front of this faux cage. And another KO by the Skaven team! Holy moly! Is there magic at play? Is this actually a Chaos team? Is this a Dwarven team? Is this the Whiny Beavers in disguise? I think it might be. Are there illegal shenanigans going on right now? Let's see. Do they look like dwarves? It's hard to tell with that cloak. It's really hard to tell. Currently 9v7, two-player advantage for the Ratas. SP Beaver says, is it really illegal if the ref never catches them? Hey man, it's Blood Bowl. No, it's completely legal if the ref never catches them. Number 10 lineman moving up to get a tackle on the Beastman. 2-die block as a result is good. Man, if they get another KO here, we're going to have to investigate. MAML officials will have to investigate and see what's going on. Oh, stands up the Storm Vermin. He's going to eat a 2-die block back. More than likely. 10 seconds ago in turn 4. Well, definitely now. Dodges out the Gutter Runner. 4 seconds to play. I think that's it, except for this Gutter Runner in the backfield. Doesn't move too far ahead. He could have moved another space. Not sure why he didn't. Now turn 5 for WDM. They're really going to have to start moving here if they want to score. Minotaur, 3-die block on the star player is good. Or it's a dodge, rather. Frenzy follow-up with 3-die block. That's a clean hit. Trying to push that star player out of position. Trying to get that star player off the pitch. It's a decent stun. If you get some forward momentum that can... Well, I would say it would take him out of the drive, but really this team is so fast that none of the players are really ever out of the drive. 2-die block on that Storm Vermin is indeed good. Drop kick to the face. Two-die blitz with horns down the sideline is a good blitz against the Journeyman. It's a stun. That's a very good stun. Opening up the hole down the sideline. We'll see if he starts to run through it or not. Looks like he is indeed. And now he is all but committed to the sideline. The Ratas can set up a very effective defense, sort of in front of this this offensive formation here. They could go too deep, right in front of this formation, and really put a hindrance on this team. on this team's forward movement. But we'll see what he decides to do. Probably doesn't want to take these hits. He can dodge out number 10. Number 1, however, is in trouble. He's going to have to take some negative modifiers on his dodges if he stands him up at all. He might just want to leave him there. No, he stands him up. Is he going to take the block? Let's see if he takes the block. He should probably move these players first. Get them in front of the ball carrier. And indeed, that's what he sets up to do. Well done. Decides not to go too deep here. That's fine, I think. This is A-okay. Wow, doesn't move the lineman over any further. He needs to be careful of opening up a hole. Wow! Doesn't move the gutter runner either. So this isn't a great defense. He does take that 1-die block and lucks out here. Oh, wow, and he follows up with the lineman. Alright, he'll eat a die coming back. What's this gutter runner gonna do? Wow. Still not really doing anything with the gutter runner. Alright, turn 6 for WDM. They've got 3 turns to score here. Here's that 2-die block that was handed to him. Doesn't get anything out of it. Gets a stun. Very good stun. That'll keep him out until turn 7. Two-die block against the Storm Vermin. Storm Vermin, who stood up, he gets knocked down for his trouble. Stays on the pitch, however. El Nubarino really wants to be careful about giving up these blocks to WDM. He's not going to outbash him. 3-die block against the gutter runner is going to result in a dodge. Frenzy follow-up. Wow. He's going to have to spend the TRR. Oh, wow. He decides to take the both down. And his big guy, wow! And he's going to use the apoth. His big guy gets knocked down, fractured leg, spends the apothecary, and he's going to stay, at least he's going to stay healthy on the roster. Wow, he's going to miss next game, however, but Ronnie gets KO'd. Wow, 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 wow. Turn 6 for the Ratas now. They still have an opportunity to reset this defense and stop this forward momentum dead in its tracks. I might move this gutter runner up a slot. I would maybe move him back here or here, and then dodge him out to here. And now he's got a free dodge. He can clear out this Storm Vermin as well, and then get these guys at least back in this game. They're fast enough. An MA of 9 means this star player still has 6 MA to use when he stands up. The Ratas could very well hold WDM to no points in this first half. And if they do so, it'll make it a very interesting second half because they're going to want to score. They tend to want to score quickly. Maybe they don't in this case if they want to try to win. But they're going to want to try to stall as much as they can because they don't want to give up, 6 or 7 turns. Wow, fireball on the ball carrier doesn't quite work out. He gets 1 down. Not a bad fireball. I don't know if it was terribly necessary here. But yeah, the Ratas will get the ball back in the second half, and if it's 0-0 at that point, they want to score as late as possible. You always want to score as late as possible, but it's going to be tough for them because they don't want to give up hits. And they don't want to be giving WDM, 6 or 7 turns to score a TD. 20 seconds to go. Here comes the blitz on the Beastman. Good hit. Will he follow up? Probably. I'm not sure actually. No, he stays put. I think that's good. I really think he wants to set this defense back up. But he's getting aggressive here. We'll see what he does. He's got movement points left with this blitzer. Decides to leave the blitzer where he is. He's gonna get aggressive on the ball carrier. Decides to foul. Wow. Gets sent off for his trouble, and that'll be it for turn 6. Cheeky foul. The Ratas have 7 players left on the pitch. WDM somehow only has 6. The Ratas have a player advantage. Now they want to clear out these players and move down pitch. 2-die block with horns. Not going to work out. He's got to spend the reroll. Reroll gets a push out of it. Just needs to free up that sideline, which he's done now. He's got one more player to contend with here. Wow! Wow! So WDM doesn't decide to move down pitch and open up the sideline to allow the rest of the players to funnel in. He's going to keep him back up space. Can he even score? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can score with 2 GFIs. He just needs to get in front of the ball carrier. That's all he's got to do here. El Nubarino continuing to get aggressive, and it's been paying off to his credit. He's got 2 players in the backfield here that aren't doing anything. If he wants to start taking blocks, he can do it. He can start down here and work down on these 2 guys. He's got assists in these 2 players that are way, way deep here. SB Beaver says, remember the Ratas can score when they get the ball back on turn 8. I mean, they could. I don't think they're going to. And it looks like El Nubarino is cognizant of that. We'll see if he keeps the star player back to try to score on turn 8. 2-die block. SB Beaver says, I know from experience. It's a good block. Doesn't do much against this ball carrier. He's playing a very bashy game. Blitz with the star player. He's going to go after that final beast man. Gets a clean hit out of it. Will he follow up to get a tackle zone on the ball carrier? Gets another KO! Oh my goodness! What is happening? Well done! Now that ball carrier, he's gonna have a tough time dodging here. He'll probably have to. Wow, 30 seconds to go in turn 7 here for the Ratas. As it stands, he's going to have to clear out this gutter runner, which means he's got to dodge, and he's got to do 2 GFIs, unless he plans to throw that ball. And he's got no TRRs left. So we'll see what happens. He's got to dodge at least twice. Once to get the blitz on the gutter runner, Another to get this ball carrier downfield. He decides to take the block on the line. Fair enough. Yeah, he won't have to do that first dodge. Good job, good job. Gets a stun out of it. So that player is now taking out of the half. Here comes that blitz on the gut. What? 2-die block with horns. He'll follow up for sure. Well, here comes that dodge. Good dodge. And now he's got... Oh! It's the star player. He's got shadowing. Let's see if he can get away. He cannot. He's going to have to do this all down. Oh, finally. Oh, I was going to say finally shadowing failed, but it... Oh, wow. Wow. Well done by the Ratas to get the star player on the ball carrier. Now all the Ratas have to do is just be safe. They can take the blocks that they were given. They can take this one. If they want to, they can set up for this one as well. They could try to foul. Oh, they're going to take a 1-die block on the Beast Man. Works out in a push. He's got 2 TRRs left. We'll probably save that for this 2-die block. Oh, it's going to be a 1-die. No, yeah, it's going to be a 1-die block. There are 2 gutter runners there at strength 2. That's okay. He can get another player. He can get another assist on there. SP Beaver says, I never realized how good shadowing was. Yeah, it's a pretty good skill. Oh, he's going to take the 1-die block, and it's not going to work out. He'll spend the TRR, gets a clean hit out of it. Not to divulge my strategy, but I think shadowing might be the next skill for one of my catchers. I was talking about it today, in fact. .49 seconds to play in the half. The Ratas played a very successful, very bashy half. They're going to take a 1-die blitz against the Beastman. It's going to result in a push. Not sure what they're setting up for here. They can take a 1-die block against this Chaos Warrior if they want. I don't know if they want to though. Wow, he goes. He goes for the ball. He's gonna pass it for some SPP. Oh, the arrogance, the gall. He says, "Screw you, WDM. This is my ball now." Fails the pass, but good effort. Very, very, very aggressive play by El Nubarino, and it works out to tie the game at 0-0 at the half. El Nubarino is going to get the ball back in this second half here, and now he's going to have to control the pacing here. We'll see who comes back onto the pitch. He gets both his KO'd players back. WDM gets nobody back? Wow. Wow. This half, I don't know if El Nubarino could ask for much more going into the second half here. He's going to have 10 players on the pitch versus 5 from Walmart Death Machine. That's a 2-to-1 player advantage. SP Beaver says, how did he get 5 KOs and 2 injuries? Because this man has... You know what they did all last week? They were in the gym. They were working out, eating that cheese, getting that calcium. They've got strong bones. Their punches, you know, there's some weight to them. $10v5 going into the second half. And now with that player advantage, they could very well stall and win this game 1-0. What a display by El Nubarino here. Up against a very bashy team, and he says, you know what? Not today. You think you can bash? Let me show you what it's like to bash. You got a guy covering your ball? No, sir. I'm going to dodge out, and I'm going to pick that ball up, and I'm going to try to throw it downfield. That's what I'm going to do. Kept the thrower on the sideline in the first half. Brought the journeyman in instead. And now the thrower is going to be out here on the second half. I think that was wise play by El Nubarino. He's got the player advantage. He's got the TRR advantage. And the Bloodweiser Babes have been keeping him safe. He does have another player who has died. He didn't have enough money to replace his dead player in the first game. He'll have enough money to replace that player, but probably not enough to replace this one as well. His linemen are very cheap, and if anyone's going to die on a skating team, and people are going to die on a skating team, it's the linemen who you want to die. So I really wouldn't sweat this death too much. Two players deep. Well done by the Ratas. He knows that WDM has a kicker. Quick snap. All players of the Ratas can move into one adjacent square. Against all odds, they get the advantage on the kickoff event. $10v5. There are 10 Skaven players to the 5 Chaos players. What's happening? Oh man, what a game. And here we see him getting aggressive again. It worked out from the first half. Why not in the second half? Moving players out. He's moving downfield already. You know what? I don't know what this Chaos team wants to do here. I think he's just going to try to get some hits. I'm not sure. He's not going to be able to effectively play any D against this team. I think he just needs to apply pressure on the hits. If he can go after that ball, go after the ball, but otherwise, take the hits as they come. Stab with the star player Skitter. Results in a stun. Good stun at mid-pitch. El Nubarino has a lot of options to stall here. If he can knock players down and run away, I mean, he can run a lot faster than they can. For example, here, MA of 5 on this Chaos Warrior. If you can knock him down, that's 3. He has to spend the stand up, and then he can only move 2, unless he wants the GFI. Four gutter runners on the pitch right now. Well, 3 gutter runners in the star player, I'm sorry. Gonna try to get a block on this Beastman. 2-die block. Good hit. Gets a knockdown. follows up. And he is starting to take some yardage here, right out of the gate. Looks like he's going to set up here against tie up this Beastman. It's going to be an uphill block coming back if he elects to tie him up. And do the same with this wide Beastman. I mean, why not? You've got the players. 2-die block results in a push. Will he follow up or not is the question. I just might. Follow up, set up for that surf. Nope, he decides not to. I mean, everything's different now. He's got 2 players to WDM's 1. 10 seconds left to go. This game is squarely in El Nubarino's hands right now. That doesn't mean Nick Satan's out. But he's got to find something to do. He's got to take these hits. If he can get risky on the ball carrier, so be it. Just 4 players to do something with. One of them stood up. This Chaos Warrior in the center position is going to take a 2-die block. It works out against the star player. Gets a very good stun out of it. He's got to get in position on this ball carrier somehow. Takes a 2-die block coming back on the Gutter Runner. I did not realize that Gutter Runner was left alone. Sure, take those hits. Another excellent stun. Gives him more opportunity to get in position next turn. What is he going to do with this Beastman? I don't know if he actually wants to advance on these players or not. I don't know what he does. He's going to decide to blitz. Takes a 2-die blitz with horns. Desperately trying to take somebody off the pitch here. Deep lineman in the wide zone is injured. Well done! No long-term effect. The oh, there is no apothecary. And now it's 5v9. He gets a tackle zone on the ball carrier. He's probably going to eat a 2-die blitz. But, you know, that's good. Get aggressive. I don't know what you do. Here comes that 2-die blitz. And it was on the push. Not what he was looking for. At least the Ferrari has space to dodge now. Dodge forward, that is. He could just block with the ball carrier as well. He can take a 2-die block with the ball carrier. He could make it a 3-die block if he really, really wants to. Got to be careful over here. He effectively has 2 players that are out of the play here. But I think... I would say I think Nick Satan's okay with that, but I'm not so sure he is. That just frees up these players over here to just do whatever they want. This is actually probably a good trade in El Nubarino's favor. Problem is that Chaos Warrior has a strength of 4, and that'll allow him to block down these 2 players if he wants. Dodge up the ball carrier. He's gonna pass it backwards. Alright, he passes it back and to the left side of the pitch now. Interesting choice of pass. So 4 players left to do something with. Looks like he's going to try to protect the Gutter Runner a bit with the lineman. What is he going to do with these players, however? think he needs to try to get some hits here. Oh, he's going to dodge instead. Fails the dodge. He'll spend the TRR. Succeeds in the dodge. It looks like he's going to dodge out the Storm Vermin as well. Going to leave the Gutter Runner downfield, it seems. Good dodge with the Gutter Runner. Or with the Storm Vermin, rather. He's got 5 seconds to move him further. He does so indeed. So he's setting up a bit of a cage here. Now turn 10 for Walmart Death Machine. They've taken one player off the pitch. They've got to do more. There's no way they can screen out this team at all. I really think they just got to lay on the hits. Getting tackle zones. Marking the Storm Vermin and this lineman. Trying to form some semblance of a defense against this incredible Ratas performance here. Blitzing down the passer results in a very good stun. Two-die blitz results in a push on the right wide zone. Now turn 11 for the Ratas. Blitz with the star player. Stab, rather. That's a good stab. That's a very good stun. Running the Gutter Runner well downfield beyond the halfway mark. Goes for a pass. Fails the pass. Spends the TRR. Inaccurate pass. It's going to be the turn for the Ratas. And now WDM needs to go after this ball. I'm going to take a two-die block here. Good block. We'll move this Beastman back. Probably, yeah. Going to blitz down the Gutter. Two-die blitz. Spends the TRR. Trying to get a knockdown out of it. Doesn't get it. He's going to get a dodge. Yeah, he's going to be done with that blitzer. Two-die block now back to the left side against the number 12 lineman. A good hit. Splitting up this this Ratas team here. And WDM picks up the ball. Well done. That risky pass hurt the Ratas, unfortunately, and now WDM has picked up the ball. They're probably feeling a little sense of relief here. They're not out of the woods yet, but they're in a better position than they were 3 turns ago. Turn 12 for the Ratas. They need to regroup here. They need to barrel down on this ball and get it back. Gets a tackle zone on the ball carrier. He needs one more if he wants to get a 2-die block. And he can do it. He can move the star player into position for another assist. And then he can get a 2-die block with the gutter runner here. He's got 35 seconds to play. Considering his options here. Oh, he's just going to go straight for the 1-die blitz. 1-die blitz doesn't work out. He'll have to spend the TRR. Doesn't work out, unfortunately. And now WDM is going to get a chance to block down some players. I don't know if he gets a chance to run downfield. He could take a block here. Or maybe even a blitz. Yeah, 2-die blitz with the ball carrier. Gonna result in a push. He won't follow up? He does follow up, okay. WDM has plenty of turns to make something happen, but they're gonna have to move. They're okay for this turn. Gets a tackle zone on the number 5 gutter runner at center pitch. Will he start moving players back to try to set up a cage here? He's gonna mark this. Mark the number 5 Storm Runner at center pitch. Zergling says, "Happy Wednesday." Happy Wednesday to you too, my friend. It's an excellent day for Blood Bowl. For death and maiming. Turn 13 for the Ratas. They've got to close down on this ball. They've got to get the ball back. And they can do it. Final quarter of play. Looks like they're going to take a 2-die block in the backfield. Works out. Good block. We'll see what they're going to do against this ball carrier here, if they're going to do anything at all. They could, they could block down the Beastman, maybe get the follow-up for the... Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Gonna blitz the Beastman, or gonna stab with star players. Stab fails. Remember, stab's pretty hard to do against higher AV teams. It's been working out very well against this Chaos team. .37 seconds of play in turn 13 for the Ratas. 1-die block doesn't work. They spend their final re-roll. Works out against the Beastmen. They'll follow up here. Does this mean they're going to take up a 1-die block on the ball carrier? Excellent stuff against Prince Peanut Buttercup. 1-die block works out. We'll see where the ball scatters. Risky blocks pay off. We were hoping for a better scatter, but not bad as far as it goes. See if they dodge out the gutter runner. They do indeed. He's going to go after this ball. Failed pickup. And it goes into the star player's hands. Why not? Now that star player is fairly well protected. He's not completely protected, but he's in good shape. The Ratas get the ball back here. Turn 13 for WDM. They've done an exemplary job being so many men down this half. Gonna blitz the ball carrier. 2-die blitz with horns. Spends the reroll. Doesn't... Or, it works out on the reroll. He's got 1 TRR left. Is he going to try to go after that ball or not, is the question. He does, and he fails the dodge, unfortunately. The Ratas might want to think about just scoring on this turn. With 3 turns left for WDM, I don't think they catch up. No TRRs remaining, however. So they'll probably want to stand up the star player. Yeah, indeed. Then maybe go after this ball. Here it is. Pickup is good. And that'll be 1-0. The Ratas will take the lead. The Ratas will take the lead. Is he thinking about stalling? Is he thinking about stalling? All right. Oh me, oh my, he's gonna have to block down this beast, man. Here comes the block. Be a 2-die block. SB Beaver says, I think stalling is the best play here, at least for another turn. The problem is he's got to take this block to do it. He's got to roll dice to make this safe. 2-die block works out, thankfully. Well done. Well done by the Ratas. Now the Ratas not looking to take this block on the Beastman. They'll probably take it here with the Storm Vermin. 2-die block. Results in a push. You can get a follow-up and another block. Second attempt on the Beastman. 2-die block. Good clean hit. Well done by El Niggerino. What a game this has been. Gutter Runner moves back to protect the ball carrier just in case. Blitzing the thrower. It's going to make him pay. It's a good hit. We'll see what happens. Doesn't get anything out of it, unfortunately. Oh no, and Rita is injured. At least he will be back next game. Rita was the thrower, or is the thrower for the Ratas. Yeah, gotta make him score. "90 seconds ago in turn 14. WDM tries the GFI with the Chaos Warrior, fails the GFI. He's going to spend the TRR. Will he do another GFI? He decides not to. No team rerolls left for either team. I think the Ratas don't want to roll any more dice. I think they want to score. Oh my goodness. Stab is safe, that's fine, but whew. Oh man, is he thinking about doing something? Oh, I'm getting nervous. He's just got to score. He's just got to score. Oh, he's going to take the block? Oh my god, he's going to take the block. 2-die block. Whew, it pays off. Holy moly. And he gets a KO out of it. Wow. Wow. 70 seconds. Now he scores. Well done. 1-0 for the Ratas. That's all but going to put this game away. 2 turns left for WDM. They can hope for an advantageous kick. The Ratas don't have a kicker. So WDM might want to put a ball carrier just right on the line, hope for a touchback, and then do their best. They've got 2 players coming back in. I have no idea what that's going to put them at. It's going to put them at 6. So it's going to be 8v6 in the Ratas' favor. A Skaven team with player advantage. Sure, he's gonna set everybody off the line. I might even set him back further, just to stave off the kickoff events. I think WDM is going to put 1 man back and everybody else on the line. So right now, WDM has holes on either sideline. "45 seconds to set up in what will probably be the final drive of the game." And what a game. Nick Satan setting 1 man back, everybody else indeed on the line. Here's the kick. We'll see if El Nubrino gets risky or not. I imagine he's going to kick it dead center. Hope to keep this ball in play. Cheering fans. Walmart Death Machine gets an extra team reroll. His fan factor pays off. Oh! And it's a very good kick in their favor. They couldn't ask for too much more here. Now they've got to cruise downfield. Can they even make it? They can. But they need to book, and they need to pray to Nuffle. First block on the line is a good, clean hit. They've got a TRR back, thanks to cheering fans. They probably don't want to spend it on 2-die blocks, however. But they're going to have to. No rerolls left for Walmart Death Machine. Stuns the star player. He'll be out for the rest of the game. Final block on the line. 2-die block. Good block. It's a KO. It is now 6v7 in the Ratas' favor. Walmart Death Machine needs to get on this ball. And they need to run. Run like the wind. Splits on the left-hand side against the number 10 lineman. 2-die block. Horns is a clean hit. And gets another KO. And now it is all tied up on the pitch. The Ratas have lost their player advantage. Yeah, sure. And now he's going to run that Beastman down the pitch. Looks like he is going to commit to a pass. And I mean, he has to. We'll see if he... Whoa. All right. Ball pickup's good. Is he going to pass to the Beastman? Or is he going to save the Beastman for next turn? Looks like he's thinking about it. I don't know if it matters if he passes now or next turn, to be honest. That Beastman's gonna get blocked down. He's gonna take a 1-die block, maybe 2. Let's see. He could take a 2-die block. El Nubarino needs to block down this Beastman to put the game away. If he wants a 2-die block, he's going to have to dodge for it. Otherwise, oh no, he can move the gutter runner. He can get a 2-die block. There's one assist. He needs another one. I mean, unless he wants to block with the lineman, I guess. Blitzing with the lineman. Here it is. 2-die blitz. It's a good hit. Well done. And that's going to do it. It's going to be 1-0. The Ratas are going to take this game. And Prince Peanut Butter Cup is stunned. Poor guy. .49 seconds to play. I think El Nubarino is probably done. He probably just wants to save his remaining players. Indeed, he dodges out the final remaining Storm Vermin, and that'll be it for turn 16 for the Ratas. Final turn for WDM. They'll take a blitz and call this a game. Really fun game to watch. Well done by both coaches. 2-die blitz results in a good hit against Storm Vermin. Doesn't get anything out of the hit. We'll probably see a short pass for some SPP. Maybe a foul. Probably not on the star player though. Good pass. He's going to hand off to the Chaos Warrior. The ball ends up in the Beastman's hands. Alright, well done. Sends the Beastman up against the Gutter Runner, and that'll be it. 1-0, the Ratas take it. And with that, they're going to move into a tie for first place after week 2. Well done by both teams. Look at how many armor breaks this Skaven team had. 12 armor breaks. 12! Wow. Walmart Death Machine had the ball for most of the game, but couldn't make anything happen. Wow, they took so many blocks. Such an aggressive Skaven team by El Nubarino. 11 SPP going to the Ratas with 12 to Walmart Death Machine. Let's take a look at the die rolls real quick. The Ratas with their D6 rolls rolling a little bit on the positive side, not too much. Walmart Death Machine looking just about even. On the block dice, the Ratas rolling a little, maybe slightly positive. It's about even. and Walmart Death Machine rolling just about even as well. So those rats. Wow, Walmart Death Machine still took a lot more blocks. I mean, of course they did, but man, I could have sworn the Ratas took more blocks than this. It's just so many armor breaks. Oh boy, that was a really fun game to watch. And that'll be it for week 2. 1-0, the Ratas are now in first. Going into week 3, the schedules will go up tomorrow. And you can check out the schedules on Facebook. You can check them out on Twitter. You can also check them out here just by using the schedule command. But that'll do it. Thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. I had a blast. This was a really fun game to watch. And we'll see you for week 3 starting tomorrow here in the Mid-Atlantic Modeling League. Take care, guys.